Hi classmates! So this week I went to Walmart, Liverpool, which is a department store here in Mexico, Aggie and Beauty Products, GNC Vitamin Store, and two different HEB stores. And let me tell you about what I found at HEB. So the first thing you notice when you arrive to HEB is the huge parking lot. So this is not a store that you stumble upon, that you just happen to be walking and get there, because it's always surrounded by a huge parking lot. You have to have the purpose to go there. So, but this is pretty much the way every superstore works in North America, Mexico included. As you can see, this HEB has very bright colors. Red is the color of the logo of HEB, but in this case it is reversed and the letters go in white, and then there's a huge marquee surrounding the entrance and that goes in red. And then in the color scheme they incorporate sort of taxi cab yellow and blue, and then a bit of pale yellow also in the building. The doors are closed, but they're automatic doors, so they open as soon as you get to them. And there was a nice touch. There was like a big window above the door, so it felt like all of the entrance was sort of pulling you into the store. So I did feel welcome. Once I got into the store, the guard at the entrance said good evening to me, which had never happened to me before, but of course the one time that you're there to do a little bit observation on the sly, that the guard says hi. The next thing you notice is the shopping carts, which are lined up to your right, and this is practical because you need your shopping cart to go around the store, and also the store has sort of like a defined path that you have to walk through if you're going all around the store. So this is the beginning of that path, and the shopping carts are there. I did walk back out and walked around to the other entrance because the store has two entrances, and I noticed that they didn't have shopping carts on the other end, which seemed weird because if you park on that side, you're gonna need a cart, but you have to walk all the way to this main entrance, we could call it. So instead of enlisting everything that I observed, I'm gonna point at you little things that I saw that I think could be improved. Like, for example, as you can see here, the aisle is wide, but they place products that are on sale in the middle of the aisle, dividing it. Thus, you cannot pass side by side with someone. And then they keep the products that they use to restock the shelves above the shelf. So every time something runs out, they have to go to the back, grab a ladder, and then roll it back to the shelf. And they took up too much space, and people had to work around them, and they clogged the aisles. So either they could keep the products at the end of each shelf instead of above it, or they could have like sliding ladders at the end of each shelf, and then they wouldn't have this congestion that they cause. They have special displays for recycled products, so that's a nice touch, and they keep them all together. But then right in front of it, someone went a little crazy with the discount tags. Maybe just like one cardboard sign that says that all of these powder beverages are on sale would do. In some cases, I noticed that imported products or products that were a bit more expensive tended to be at eye level, and their cheaper versions tended to be on the lower levels of the shelves.
Pago a tu vida. La nueva leche Borden americana ya está en México. Borden tiene un rico sabor cremoso, ideal para acompañar tu desayuno o combinar con tu postre favorito. Dale lo mejor a tu familia
they wouldn't let me take pictures at the cash register. But have you guys noticed those boxes that they keep the cigarettes in that are above the register? I think those are not practical because they only keep like 4 brands above each one. And the customer invariably asks for the one that they don't have there, and they have to stop and they have to go fetch them from another one, and the supervisor has to get them and open it with his special key, and it's just too much of a hassle. I think probably having like a cigarette cart or something along those lines could save a lot of time. So those were some of my observations for the day. And one thing that I like, and they have this at several stores here in Mexico, I don't know if they have them in your countries, they employ senior citizens to work the cash registers. So these people help pack your things and they work there voluntarily. You give them something as a reward for helping you. And I really like this program because it gives them something to do. They have a job and they have something useful to do with their day, and so it's not only because of the money, it's because they feel like they're doing something, and I think that's nice. So this is becoming too long and I'll just stop there. I'm looking forward to hearing your observations. Bye.